Hi, all you SPMEs out there. Today's question has 3 answers, and the third answer is a secret you're going to want to stick around for, because I'm going to tell you some dangers of once you've logged in to KDP self-publishing into your account, things that can cost you a lot of time and money and other consequences, but we're going to get into that during this video. So let's get into it. The question that was sent in today was KDP self-publishing account sign-in. Now, the person who asked this question was wondering a little bit about how exactly you go about signing in and also maybe what to expect with your KDP account. That is your Kindle Direct Publishing account. And that is what we want to explore today. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Click the subscribe button if you'd like for me to make more videos like this one and to help me find additional people to watch these videos and to help out even more. And check out below in the description where you can grab a copy of my absolutely free self-publishing checklist to help you get started on your self-publishing journey today. So, KDP self-publishing account sign-in? Well, let me tell you a little bit about my story. When I first got started with self-publishing, I was trying to figure out exactly which sites I should use and which ones would be most clever. Before I even did that, it was, can I get my book written? And that was what I did. I sat in the chair every day and put out 1,000 words a day until I hit 10, I think it was 12, 15,000 words and realized, okay, I've said everything I wanted on that particular theme. And I knew I needed to get at least 10,000 words, at least that's what I was told at the time, on my book. So after getting that done, then it was an issue of getting it formatted, and I made a lot of mistakes with the formatting, but eventually it came time to get into KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, and I needed to figure out how exactly to register the book, and all of the different areas is quite confusing when you first get started. It's overwhelming, the number of things they can do and the number of offers and all of these things. Where do I find my books? Where do I upload my books? What are the different sections? And so that was something I found a little bit confusing, but with a little practice, you begin to get the hang of it, and before long, you know exactly where you are and what you're trying to accomplish with your books and with KDP. So, KDP self-publishing account sign-in. So let me get into today's answers. So the first answer is you can very easily sign in or create a new account at kdp.amazon.com. And that will completely make it easy for you to get into your account. And if you don't have one, you can quickly set one up in a matter of minutes. And when you get inside that area and you have your account, you perhaps have to confirm that your email is correct. It shouldn't take you too long to get that going. It's really a simple process. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to go to one of the 4 sections. We have bookshelf, and that is where we find our books that we have, and we can also set up our marketing campaigns by clicking into those books to run advertisements. And if you don't have any books at all, you just click add a new book, and it will take you right through the process. We're typing in the title and all of these things, and you can save it as you go. So if you change your mind, or if you need to go look something up, it's very easy to go into the account and find any information that you're going to need in order to successfully set up your account and get your book registered. The second area, which is an area I check daily, it's your reports. This shows you exactly how much you're selling and which books are selling. They have their beta reports, which I find very useful. It gives me a great idea of the order of books that I should be publishing and when I should be publishing those books. So this is also an area you're going to definitely want to be checking out. I find it to be very motivational. And when we're playing the self-publishing game, motivation is the biggest challenge for a lot of people. Trying to get your videos or your books in front of the eyes of as many people as possible, your ideal readers, and trying to go from there. And every sale you make, every page that somebody reads is going to help motivate you to pull you through into making sure you're producing more books. Because that's really the nature of winning this game, is producing more books, and this reports area will be very helpful to make that happen. The next area is community. There you can find other authors who are also publishing, who have a series of questions, and you can check in there and find out what people are saying and problems people are having, and maybe help some people with their problems. And you can discuss your books with other authors who maybe are writing the same books and just looking for some people to talk with about your books. And the final area is your marketing. Now, I just used the bookshelf to get the marketing done, but you can go to its own marketing area, and they have a whole series of services that you can get. But you're definitely going to want, when you put your book out on KDP, you're going to want to run ads against it in order to make sure that it's getting the sales and making you money. Now, but the secret answer of the day gets a little bit into the dangers of when you get into one of these areas. And the answer is you need to be very careful about spending too much time on the community area. And the answer is it's a complete time waste if you're not careful. You should set a timer and decide it's only going to be 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and do not spend a second longer than that. And the reason being is because we get the feeling sometimes that we're actually accomplishing work when we in fact get a book, or we're in a dialogue with somebody talking about our books, when in reality we're not actually writing. Now, this seems a little bit obvious, but most people make this mistake. It is all too common in anybody working in business at all, is you spend all of this time talking about what you want to accomplish and not actually doing it. And that is a thing that a lot of authors run right into. You were able to sit in your chair and get this book published, get a book out there, but then you're going to sit around talking to people all day as opposed to actually writing your next book, working on ordering the covers, getting the different things that you're going to need in order to pull it all together in place. So my recommendation for you is to be very, very careful. And one final thing about your account sign-in, you should not share this information with anybody else. I'm telling you, even for my virtual assistants, I do not give this information out, because really it's got all of your account information, all your sales that could be rechanged, who's getting paid for what, and you really don't want to get into that. So it's best that you do the uploading of your books into your account and you check the sales and things like that. That's generally a good idea. It just keeps everything nice and clean and tidy. You don't have to do it all the time. You don't want to also be on the reports just checking, reloading it all the time to see if you've made another sale. This is a terrible time waste, and your job as a self-publisher is to publish as much as possible. So I hope I clarified a little bit about those different areas. So KDP self-publishing account sign-in. What have you found? Have you found a different path, a different way to log in? Maybe it's different from where you are, and you're logging in maybe into some different accounts, different country accounts, that there may be some different links in order to get into the account. Go ahead and let me know below in the comments. I respond to 100% of all of the comments that are left here, and check up above me here for more video answers to your self-publishing questions. Thank you.